Hey friends, welcome to the long-awaited Samurai version 3 tutorial. And now this introduction video is going to explain the prerequisites and kind of the thought process behind this tutorial. Now, if you aren't familiar with pre-creasing or grids or crease patterns, please go check out my crease pattern tutorial, as a lot of the topics and advanced maneuvers I'm going to do are all talked about there. So if you think you don't understand what I'm talking about, it's a little too hard, go check those out and then come back to this tutorial. This is by no means an easy origami tutorial. You are going to want to be proficient in some form of box pleating or complex origami, as well as have a good understanding on origami papers and how to manage that. Alright, with that kind of aside, this tutorial is going to be a little bit more fast-paced than my other tutorials. So again, be ready for that. And just leave questions in the comments below. But we're going to start off with a 48 grid. And then I'm not going to show how to do that. I already have a video if you don't know how to do it in accordion grid or know what that means. And then I actually have two crease patterns here. And they look very similar, but this one is a simplified version and this one is the full. And the original crease pattern had a lot of mistakes, so I went ahead and fixed those, as well as made it as flat folding as possible. So as you can see, I implemented all the hinges. And if you don't know what hinges are, again, go check out my crease pattern tutorials. You're going to want to see that before we start. But the more complex full crease pattern shows the structure used for the hands, and those aren't things we need to pre-crease, but it gives us a good understanding on how we're going to do the thumb, as there's a chibi fold in there. But we're going to mainly look at the simplified version, as that's all we're going to need to pre-crease. And even more from the simplified version, the center unit that forms the hat, you don't have to pre-crease this at all. So when you're going to pre-crease, just ignore this whole middle section. It would kind of be a pain to pre-crease. Don't pre-crease that, I'm not going to. And I'll show you why, because we're going to do a folding sequence that'll generate all those folds. And also, again, if you're not familiar with the term hinges, check out the crease pattern class. You don't have to pre-crease those either. That would be a nightmare. But yeah, go ahead, fold your grid, fold all the pre-creases, and you'll be ready for the start of the tutorial. And last little bit for this video is, as you might have seen from my Instagram, I folded many version 3s with a variety of shaping techniques. If you're familiar with my Samurai version 1, I focused heavily on people trying their own shaping, adding different combinations to the weapons and whatnot. What I need you guys to do is help me out in the comments and let me know how much shaping do you want me to put in the tutorials. Would you want me to do as much shaping tutorials as the version 1, or a general shaping, maybe 2 variants? Would you want me to spend hours, every single detail on the general one? Because there is a lot to shape. And anything else. So let me know down in the comments if you just want a quick overview so you can see. Let me know if you want a full in-depth view. Let me know that as well, and I'll try to make that for you guys. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the collapse tutorial.
All this origami got me going kamikaze now.